All right. So you want to know why you keep seeing more and more broker owners and team leaders move over to eXp Realty? You want to know why broker owners and team leaders are moving over to eXp Realty? Or you're a broker owner or a team leader and you're thinking, maybe what they got is good. Well, that's what this video is going to be all about. We're going to go over a majority of the reasons. Like, there's no way to go over all the reasons, but we're going to go over a majority of the reasons why broker owners and team leaders keep moving over to eXp Realty. Let me grab this real quick. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my new videos. This channel goes over eXp and real estate sales in general. That's what this channel is all about. If that doesn't sound like something you're interested in, don't subscribe. Don't hit the notification bell. But if it is something you're interested in, you want to learn more about eXp Realty, you want to learn more about real estate sales, then consider subscribing. It doesn't cost anything. Just hit the little button. It's still free. It's not being inflated, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos. If you think what I put out there is good, And then always, I'm getting calls every week from broker owners, team leaders, agents, new agents, not new agents, agents that are producing about eXp Realty, and I absolutely love it. And I'd love to answer any of your questions, calls, or text messages about eXp Realty too. That number that's on the screen right there, that's my real number. That's not even my sales number that goes to the agents that I work with at eXp Realty. That's my real number. That's the same number that my wife has. You can give me a call and it goes right to me. I'd love to chat with you about eXp Realty because if you've got a hole in your ship, if you're wondering what can I do to take my business to the next level, or I'm just fed up with dealing with agents, then you absolutely got to give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email so we can discuss getting your brokerage or your team over to eXp Realty. Now let's get in today's video. So as you saw in the title, why are so many agents moving over to eXp Realty? Well, eXp Realty has this amazing little flyer that we're going to go over together. So let me pull up that flyer and let me grab my pin. I should have already had the pin pulled up. Sorry, I didn't already have the pin pulled up, but it's getting pulled up as we speak. See that? Okay, perfect. So it's real simple. So we'll start right here. So mitigate liability. So you know how, as the broker owner, as a team leader, you've either got to hire people to check everything, or you yourself have to check everything to make sure it's all done right. You got to make sure all the papers are in the file. You got to make sure all the deals close properly, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Well, at eXp Realty, they've got the contract team that does that for you. They've got SkySlope that does it for your agents. You can move your agents over, still operate them as a cool little brokerage inside eXp, which is now team, and you can move your team over and still operate it as a team inside eXp Realty. And the contract compliance department takes care of the contracts. The contract software takes care of the contract software. You're not having to deal with that anymore. You're now the team leader, or if you don't want to be the team leader, you're just their sponsor. You're just helping them be agents. You're helping them on their sales techniques, helping them get accustomed to eXp systems. You're doing stuff like that, but you're not legally in charge of them anymore. You're not. Now, as a team leader, you'll still be a little in charge of them, but if you just want to move them over and let eXp take them and run with them through the Fast Start series, through the mentorship training, through all that stuff, you can absolutely do it. So it basically takes all of the, it mitigates the liability and legal problems that come up as a broker owner. Now, cloud office, how much does that building cost? I mean, per month, how much does that building cost? Whether you're renting the space or you own it outright, you're still having to pay for maintenance. You're still having to pay for utilities. Whether you're renting or not, you might be having to do that also. Whether you rent it or own it, you might be having to do that also. But imagine taking that asset and selling it and just being able to work out of the cloud. Being able to work out of the cloud. Broker owners and team leaders are able to work out of the cloud, run their teams from the internet, on the interweb, through their laptops, through their cell phones. How often is your office, if you're a broker owner, how often is your office full of agents? How much is the cost per square foot of that building costing you compared to the usage that the agents are getting out of it? Most agents do everything on their cell phones nowadays, their laptops, their tablets, etc., etc. So when you move your brokerage over to eXp Realty, you are at the state brokerage. You don't have to have that building. You don't have to have that extra cost anymore. You can keep it. You can keep it here in the state of Oklahoma. At least you can keep it and have a branch office, but you don't have to if you don't want to. You don't have to if you don't want to. And then, of course, when a brokerage moves their brokerage over to eXp Realty, when a team moves their team over to eXp Realty, the team leader and the broker immediately get a lot of their time back. They don't have to worry about training anymore. eXp Realty has 80 hours of training per week on the website, on eXp University, on the Fast Start series, on the mentorship training program. All of that is handled in-house so that team leaders and broker owners don't have to do that anymore. eXp Realty has accounting staff. It has onboarding staff. It has state concierge. It has state contract specialists, state admin support. eXp Realty has all of those holes in your ship already plugged for you as a broker owner or a team leader, enabling you to focus on making the agents you bring over to eXp Realty better, helping them with their sales technique, helping them with their closing technique, helping them with the technical MLS stuff that you're a whiz at, but you are always having to deal with chasing fires around as a broker owner or as a team leader. You're not able to give your agents 100% tech support that they need. You can do that when you offload everything to eXp Realty and let it take over. So does that make sense? Thumbs up if those three things make sense. Thumbs up if those three things make sense. Another reason broker owners and team leaders are moving over to eXp Realty is revenue share, folks. Revenue share. What is that? Well, it's not profit share. That's for sure, because profit share is after expenses. Revenue share is before expenses. So half of all the commissions that are paid into eXp Realty, it's not anything extra to the agents. We're all on the same split over at eXp Realty. Every single one of us are on the same split over at eXp Realty. Where is my split folder? I thought I had my split folder pulled up. I'm so sorry, guys. Right here. We're all on this same split right here. Let me get this erased. Okay, so this is the base split for everyone right there. Okay, 80-20. Now, if you're on team, the team splits are different. Let me get this erased real quick. Team splits are different. They can be domestic partnerships, which you'll be on the same split right here. A husband, wife, a couple, spouses, they'll be on the same split right here. Or you could be on a standard team, which has a reduced commission split for the agents of only $8,000. Now, they won't icon. If they take part of the $8,000 cap, they will not icon. But if they're not planning on iconing, if they're an agent that only does, 3, 4, 5 deals for you a year in your team, then they can take part of the 8K cap because they weren't planning on iconing anyways. So that is something. And then if you're a mega team, if you're doing over, let me grab this. If you're doing over 40 million a year, 175 closings per 12 months, then you can be on a mega icon team and you can offer your agents only a $4,000 cap right here. Only a $4,000 cap. Now, if they elect to do the $4,000 cap, they don't get to take part of the icon. And the icon is a huge, huge benefit of eXp Realty. You're literally paid to be there through stock options. No brokerage has ever done that ever before that I've been at. But if you're doing enough deals per year, your brokerage can move over as a mega icon team. If you're doing 40 million a year and 175 closed transactions within a year, so 40 million a year and 175, that means you can offer your team members only a $4,000 cap. How amazing is that? Okay. If you're worried, oh, my agents aren't going to stay with me because of the splits. Well, if you're doing 40 million a year and 175 deals a year, you could offer them a $4,000 cap. Come on. You're not giving them that good of a split as it is right now. You know you're not. Give it a thumbs up if you know what I'm talking about. Thumbs up. No one sees it when you give the thumbs up. I don't even know who gives thumbs up, and I don't know who gives thumbs downs either. So if you hate this video, give it a thumbs down. I prefer you give it 2 thumbs downs, though. I prefer that. But yeah, come on. You're not offering them a $4,000 cap already. You know you're not. So if you're doing this many deals and you're worried that they're not going to stay with you and you move your brokerage over to eXp Realty, look at this. $4,000 cap, folks, okay? Come on, seriously? Like, seriously? Come on. So, okay, let's go back. So revenue share, going back to revenue share, the money paid in to the brokerage of the 80-20 split or the 4,000 or whatever, a percentage of that revenue that goes to the company, half of it is given back to the sponsors of that agent up 7 levels. So you as their sponsor will always be receiving, whether they're on your team or not, because you want to grow agents. You want to make them big agents, make them go start their own teams, make them start telling more people about the benefits of eXp Realty. That's the goal. You want to sell houses. That's the number one source of income, selling houses. But you also want to introduce people to this amazing blessing that Glenn Sanford put together for us at eXp Realty. And as you do that, you're gonna grow your revenue share. You're gonna teach them how to grow their revenue share. You're gonna teach them how to be amazing agents. Because come on, what team leader, what broker owner isn't always thinking, man, I don't have a way for this agent to advance? Because agents reach walls in your traditional real estate brokerage model and in your franchise model. Agents reach ceilings. And the only way to bypass that ceiling is to leave the brokerage or leave the team. That's not the case at eXp Realty. That they want to stay there to take all these systems, all these tools, everything you've taught them, everything eXp Realty has to offer, and start building their network, start building their real estate teams, start building their inside eXp Realty brokerage. They don't have a brokerage, they have a team, because eXp Realty is one brokerage, but you want to teach them everything you know and all the benefits you see from eXp Realty so they can continue to grow and grow and grow. So revenue share is what enables all that to happen. Doesn't that sound amazing? Thumbs up. Thumbs up if that sounds amazing. And then, of course, agents and broker owners and team leaders are moving over to eXp Realty because of the lead gen and the lead gen and the CRM called kvCORE. It's free by being at eXp Realty. It's part of the technology fee. The technology fee covers way more than that. $85 a month covers way more than just this CRM. But this CRM is awesome. It has squeeze pages, landing pages, market reports, property boost, making it rain, open house app. It also has the built-in CRM, the tracking, the notification, and the auto appointment setting all built in for you. And it comes by just being at eXp Realty. So if you're a broker owner and you're like, my agents want websites, my agents want CRMs, I know my agents would be doing better with websites. I know my agents would be doing better with CRMs. Right here, eXp Realty's got you covered. They have you covered here, folks. Isn't that amazing? Absolutely. And it has tons of training software that they can watch 24/7 on their own time. On their own time. So you're not having to teach them the software. They're going through the automated webinars, the recorded webinars, the automated teaching portals that kvCORE already offers. Remember that whole thing about getting your own time back? Remember that? eXp Realty is making that happen. If you've been doing real estate 20, 30 years and you built your brokerage, it's an amazing brokerage, and you're just like, okay, I'm ready to look at other options. I'm ready to take a back seat and just do what I like, helping agents as questions come up, training agents as questions come up, teaching new agents the trade of real estate practice. And you're tired of doing all the other stuff, the accounting, the contract follow-up, get your paperwork in, all of that stuff. If you're tired of that annoying stuff, this is why broker owners and team leaders are moving over to eXp Realty. And of course, it's real simple for the agents that want to start their own team, for the agents in your brokerage that want to start their own team, for the agents in your brokerage that want to just be a single agent and not deal with anything anymore. Guys, it's only an 80-20 cap. It's only an 80-20 split, 80-20 split with a $16,000 cap, a $16,000 cap. And then get this, if they do 20 additional deals within that year, within that timeline year, let's say it's January to December 31st, if they cap and then they do 20 additional deals before the end of the year, they're getting their cap back. Half of it in stock right away, just for accomplishing the ICON program. The other half comes back through doing online eXp University classes, teaching people what they've learned, doing mentorship training, going to conferences and events that are sponsored by eXp Realty. Then they get the other cap back. Terms and conditions apply to getting all that back. But folks, if your agents are leaving you because they're unhappy with their splits, or they don't have a cap, and they need a cap because they're high producers, or they want equity opportunity in a publicly traded company that's international. It's eXp Realty. Broker owners, team leaders, it's eXp Realty. Look, I know that training these agents, you're only teaching them so much. Teach them everything over here at eXp Realty, because you want them to mirror you and you want them to exceed you. You want them to be even better. And eXp Realty has all of that to offer you, to offer to them when you're bringing your brokerage and your team over to eXp Realty. So U.S. domestic teams, that's spouses, partners, couples. They icon. They count as one person. They icon. Self-organized team, that's whatever they come up with. Standardized team, that's if they're doing. Let me jump over here to a bigger form real quick. Standard team, if they're doing productivity of 30 million or 6 million and 30 closed transactions per month. If your brokerage is only doing 6 million a year and roughly 30 closed transactions per year, then you can offer them a half split of only $8,000 cap, a half cap of only $8,000. How awesome is that? And if you want copies of these forms, and if you want to do a Zoom call and discuss it in detail, guys, you know what you got to do. You just got to give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I'd be super happy to do a Zoom call with you. I'll email these docs to you. We can do a Zoom call. We can go over it together in detail. eXp Realty, and even my sponsors, we're all here to help you transition your brokerage, your team over to eXp Realty. We want you to be successful. We want the agents that you bring over to be successful. That's the goal. Glenn Sanford built this company just to ensure he built the company that he wanted to work at. That's what he built. He was at an independent brokerage. He was at Keller Williams. He didn't like those models. He knew there was something bigger and better out there, and that's what he built. He built eXp Realty. So really, guys, there's no possible way that an agent wouldn't want 24/7 archived access to sales training. We're talking contracts, we're talking objection handling, we're talking listings, we're talking buyers, we're talking amazing stuff. There's no reason an agent wouldn't want revenue share, equity opportunities. They can take 5% of every one of their sales commissions and use it to get eXp Realty stock at a 10% discount. How many agents do you know, as a broker owner, as a team leader? How many agents do you know that just sell houses until they die? That's not what you want to do. That's why you're watching this video. You're watching this video because you're like, Josh, what else is out there? How can I exit the business and not have to sell houses till I die? It's everything we just talked about. Equity opportunity, revenue share, the low cap at eXp Realty. You can still sell houses. You can still produce. You're going to have friends and family that are going to want help every now and then, but you can also just start referring all that out. You can literally just start referring all that out. Once you build your revenue share up to a sustainable amount that's going to provide you the income that you want without having to sell a house every single day just to make a commission. Guys, everyone's results may vary. The tools are here for you to succeed. I hope this brief little summary on eXp Realty has been helpful for you in making an informed decision on what you're going to do with your real estate brokerage. I want to go into detail. You've got pain points. I want to get those answered. You've got holes in your boat. I want to fill those holes with the information that eXp Realty has to offer. All you got to do, guys, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. My sponsor and I, we can go over all this in detail with you. I can give you my spill on it. He can give you his spill on it. And we'd be happy to give you all the information that you're looking for. I hope you found this informative. If you did, consider subscribing. Check out some of my other videos about eXp Realty. I got some videos popping up about how eXp Realty helps broker owners, and I've got videos popping up about how eXp Realty helps team leaders make their business even more successful. And I'll see you guys on the next video. And don't forget, a like. Like is really good too. Facebook loves the like. This is YouTube. YouTube loves the like. So give it a like. They both love likes. Everybody loves likes. Who doesn't love a like? And I'll see you guys on the next video.